Gloria. Here we are, healing you with Gloria, and I'm Gloria's co-host, Gail Donahue. And Gloria, what do you want to explore today and talk about?
Well, you know what I've been thinking about, Gail, is something that we both learned years ago as a practice. But for me, this journey that we've been on together, it's really deepened and expanded at the same time with so much more understanding and recognition. And it kind of ties into what we were talking about last time around separation, but it's the core beliefs that we can have, like the really deep core beliefs that are driving our behavior, and we keep experiencing these same patterns in our life. And many times we don't realize that we're having the same pattern. We don't even recognize it. So the first step is to actually start to recognize it. You find that in the work that you're doing with clients too?
Yes. If you can take away the story, often you'll see, oh, it's the same choices, it's the same pattern, it's the same hole I'm falling in as I walk down the street.
Wow.
Yes.
I just couldn't see it before. So when they can begin to actually name the pattern, and so for myself, I'll use myself as an example. I have a very deep core belief that I'm really dumb, I am ugly, and I am stupid. And if I ever let anybody really get to know me, they would run the other way. They wouldn't like me because they'd know I was a fraud. And it was just such deeply, just fear. I mean, there was just this fear that it's just not safe for anybody to know me, really. And so being able to use this practice of actually having a container with another being that would allow me to name that and discover I didn't die when that happened, that I didn't cease to exist, that
Yeah.
they actually had resonance with me, and they still cared for me, and there was warmth there. But what I really have appreciated is as a practice where that can be named, and not just once, but several times. And in doing that, there is something very mysterious that happened. Because I would say, I believe I am dumb, stupid, and ugly, and that nobody likes me. Nobody will like me if they know the real me. I believe I'm dumb, stupid, and ugly, and nobody will like me. They'll know I'm a fraud. And however the words come out each time, then the other person would even just say, well, thank you. You say that again?
Yeah.
Really be in relationship with them. And for me, it brought in this sense of that differentiation, which is another word for separation.
Mhm.
There was a linkage because I know what that was like to have that run in my system. But when I could get it out there in this container with this other person, all of a sudden it didn't have the same impact on me. Have you experienced that as well?
Oh, yes, I have. It's and it's been so profound as well that you to have that felt experience in your body that you didn't die, as you said, like to have a shared reality with that same kind of feeling of, oh my God, I didn't die. And then the other one, they didn't leave me. Like that initially was like shocking and so surprising. And it took me a while to keep on believing it. You know, I had, like, that it was like, oh my gosh, that was just a fluke that happened. So I better not share who I really am and what I'm really thinking. I better just keep quiet so I can stay safe and belong and be accepted.
Yeah.
But when I was with, the same people and, our experiences with sharing and feeling so accepted and warm and accompanied, I would just try a little bit again. And lo and behold, I didn't die and they were still there.
Yeah.
And over time, it's just built it up that it's made such a profound difference for the peace that I can access in my life, and then the new things that I can explore and do because of that.
Yeah. There's a really key piece for me too, that's an extra little caveat, if you will, that I've discovered in this last year. And that is that belief is true. That it's true that I believe that I am ugly, that I am dumb, that I am stupid, and that if anybody knew who I really was, I mean, really knew, they would have nothing to do with me. And I look at that and I go, wow, yeah, it's true. I really have believed that all my life. But by recognizing it in this way, and by then stepping into my heart of hearts and recognizing what I really love, I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to go for what I love anyway, because this is not going to be driving my behavior anymore. I can recognize it when it comes up and I go, oh, I can kind of like say, hi, I'm going here now. And I'm not gonna try and get rid of it. I don't have to release it. I don't have to fix it. The
Yes.
key is to recognize the pattern that's been embedded in this being.
Mhm.
And I'm going to take action anyway, because that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
I guess I want people to know that that's possible.
Mhm.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like, just getting so much clarity about making different choices.
How to make a choice.
Well, making a choice. Yeah. Let's start, just make a choice and then make a different one rather than just being pulled into this vortex of habits and predictable patterns. Yeah. Well,
Yes, it
thank you.
opens up a whole new door, doesn't it? I just
Yeah.
love that opening of that door to actually live the life you'd love to live.
Yeah. And create it the way you want. Uh,
Okay, yeah, this has been a fun talk. I really
it-
enjoy getting to journey along the path of life with you. Thanks.
yeah, I do as well. Thank you so much for being my soul life journey partner.
Okay, bye for
Okay,
now.
bye for now.